We're at the Minery Clark Fish Hatchery. We're right on the Round County, Bath County line here, basically in Moorhead, Kentucky. Every year, the first Saturday in June, we have our Cave Run Kids Fishing Derby.
There you go. Yes, ma'am.
We start registration at 6 a.m. and we will have approximately 800 kids out here fishing today, all stocked by the state. We have 3 ponds set up here at the hatchery.
Well, this weekend is free fishing weekend here in Kentucky, and we are aiding with the Cave Run Kids Fishing Derby Committee, helping them put on that event here today.
We start fishing at 7 and the kids fish till 10 a.m. and then we shut it down for the day. We have food. We have prizes.
You could go solo by yourself on the kayak.
I think I'm gonna go solo by myself on the kayak.
First tag fish of the day has been caught. That's pretty awesome. Peyton Barber caught a really nice largemouth bass.
Well, I caught a tag bass on my first cast for the second year in a row.
The Cave Run Kids Fishing Derby Committee was a group that was formed several years ago, probably 10, 15 years ago, with the idea of putting on a free event here in the Moorhead area.
I actually kind of started something similar to this in 1998 in Cynthiana, Kentucky with a casting contest in a parking lot on blacktop, if you will. So when I came to Moorhead, and I love fishing, my kids love fishing, and so I just kind of brought that thought to Moorhead, and I didn't want to do it on a blacktop. We have this wonderful lake and a spillway right here, so I was like, well, let's just set it up at the spillway instead of at a Moorhead Walmart parking lot. So in 2003, I promoted it, and I probably had 50 kids show up. Okay, it wasn't nothing big, but you know, I had free food, had pinned the tail on the fish, had Smokey Bear there, and it was a lot of fun. One fish was caught. One little kid caught a bluegill about that big, but you know, at the end of the day, it wasn't about that. It was just getting kids out and fishing.
It started out over at the Tailwaters, and they kind of asked us if we could start hosting it here at the Fish Hatchery, and that's kind of been our contribution to this so far. So we give them the Fish Hatchery, we provide some of the fish temporarily, and then after the fish are done being used here for the kids event, they'll all be stocked into public lakes and streams for everybody to use Monday morning.
Like them, whatever it is, and check them out if you're in the market for a boat.
Good old gummy worm fishing.
Full service shop.
So good,
Keep reeling.
Hold on.
He's got his phone.
There you go. Wow. What a
go,
Reuben. That's big. That's a monster fish.
Here, come over here and get a hold of thing.
Wow. You got it?
The Department of Fish and Wildlife, our key is to provide hunting and fishing opportunities for anglers. An important part of that is recruiting new anglers into the sport. So we know that sometimes sports kind of wax and wane, you know, hunting and fishing maybe wax and wane a little bit. We want to keep that interest up. We want to provide kids an opportunity to come, catch fish, have a good day, learn what the sport is all about. And then on the flip side of that, when they turn 16, they're going to go out, they're going to get a fishing license, they're going to hit these bigger waters, they're going to join their bass fishing group at their high school, you know, and continue into the sport. We know how important it is, and we want to take the opportunity to introduce that to as many people as possible.